You guys broke a little too much. I saw it for a second. Um, the argument was about the current formation that everything is in and why or how life can't change right now based on how everything is for some stupid reason. You guys have made a lot of changes against me, but you claim that you won't make any changes for me. You did that on purpose. You like seeing me not know because that gives you confidence in yourself. Um, Now you're texting me to distract me. If I remember correctly, no, that's not at all what I need to say. I need to say that you're stopping me from being able to explain it by not wanting to hear it. Now, as I've stated, the argument is following the lines of if I'm a good person, then there's no reason for me not to get what I want. Hypothetical what ifs. What if everybody understands it, but it's just in a current social position in which they cannot do anything about it? Everybody was doing something opposed to it when they claim not to understand it. So it is very much possible for people to change their positions. Um, this same thing with a little bit about law. People have broken plenty of laws just to attack me. And they wouldn't even be breaking laws by helping me. Huh. She's just refusing to understand things and using that as like a attempt to remote control me. Like she knows how important it is that I understand things. She knows how important it is that I can explain it, especially seeing as that's one of the main things that I provide. And so she's purposely using the proximity of our relationship to scramble it by being the one to challenge me to understand it or to explain it and refusing to accept it regardless. And because the challenge is going through her, she's just like a block of flesh. She's texting me again because she knows what I'm talking about. So as of now, you have every argument for why there's no reason to resist me or change me other than towards what I want. The attempt to give me what I want, but to give it to me at a stake that is out of my control. For instance, instead of just giving me food and saying, "Here, you can have this," saying, look here, is this your order? Is this your order? Is just an attempt to make sure that you have control over what's happening. You don't need control over what's happening. I do. Now, as I realize what the argument was about current social position and how it can't change because of right and wrong, it's wrong for it not to change. It can change. It has changed before. It is attempted to change today against me. So this argument fails. There's no reason for this to occur. What if the people involved are just resisting it? They'll lose until they can't resist it anymore. If they all die, who's going to help you? I already explained how new people come into existence in these situations. So yeah, you guys are just establishing some shorthanded victory by claiming that, oh, that's what it was. Yeah, you lost. You couldn't do it anymore. Well, but here you go again. You're gonna suck it. I got confident, and now even though I can see it, I can't say it. Now even though I can see it, it's just slipping away. It's just slipping away. I'm watching it slip away. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Saying, "Is you trying to get me to say I'm watching them cuck me? No, I'm killing you. I don't care what you. You can't make no shorthand statement, nigga. You're dying. I don't. I don't get why you. Why are you even bargaining at this point? Just attack me. There's no way out of this. There's no way out of this. Just go for it. So I'm at the point of refusal. So I made it back. The argument here we go. They're oscillating it, practicing their control over it. Want to make sure that I can't snitch on them. I'll get better at snitching on them just because I'll get more involved than what they're doing just to snitch on them. You guys are just moving right now. That's all it is. You've asked a question and then you're running away as I attempt to answer. It's coming back as an inability to answer. You can do this again. You're going to have to let go soon. Focusing on an aesthetic claim. It's desperate. Now you're raping me. Now you're using your influence, your spiritual pressure, for lack of a better term, to rape me in my ass. Just really desperate to distract me here. Oh, you're obvious. Why would you even say that? So you think that if I can't explain it in the moment that you're taking your shot, that it won't matter? You're gonna collapse in another way. It really isn't important to me. It actually does explain how you're doing it. You're just refusing so much that you can't even accept the explanation. At that level, you can't even explain yourself. Right there, I know you feel that one. In order for this to work, you would have to go blind, and then you would need to rely on others around you to get you close to me. Even at that point, you would still have so little navigation that at my animal level, you couldn't survive me. If you're getting raped, then you should not have put yourself in a position to get raped by trying to stop me. Not my fault. Be your own hero. No, it isn't about whether or not I can explain it. It's about whether or not you know it enough to be held accountable. At this point, you do. You're not paralyzed, but you're seeing the idea. You don't know what to do about it. You running away from it is likely you're reducing your spatial awareness. You gotta let me get over your head here. You can try to stop me. I don't have concern for your life right now. These are the people who misunderstand it, and we're back. You guys keep looking for a one step perpetual motion idea, an action, maybe even just two actions that you can repeat, phrases that you can repeat, a logic that you can repeat that will help you solve every single problem that you come across. The issue with that is, in order for life to be that way, it would have to stay at one or two dimensions. And at that point, it's unenjoyable. There's no opportunity, there's no joy. See, I knew the answer. It has nothing to do with me knowing at this point. Someone's threatening me. Has to be what this is. Calculated automatic response. You're asking me to answer a question while I need to fight. Yeah, you. Your strategy was to go blind and then get close so that you could not know anything while you were attacking me to prevent yourself from being morally restrained. My method is to just find you and take you out now. Time. The reason that you're at that distance in time is because you're stuck at a smaller proximity of response, meaning that my actions now and my actions later have so much value that you're experiencing both at the same time. You're not a time traveler. You were just wrong and had to be restrained and are now being forced to respond to greater levels of action from me at once. Notice how no matter how right you think you are, no matter how much of an advantage you think you have, I'm still right. I still have the victory. Even when you stall and use reserve strategies, it's not that you became smarter, it's that you became surrounded. Your time got small. Not a talent, a loss. And that's what you would do. You would ask me to explain something, and that would be a distraction that you use to attack me, which is why I can't answer that question, because I have to focus on this. Have you not realized how stupid you are compared to me by now? Why do you keep being surprised that whatever you thought was going to happen doesn't? You're not in a state of self defense. You need to apologize and change your ways to what I want. And then just keep losing. Do you still not believe that I'm doing this right now?